Good evening. My name is Richard Peeler. I am chairman of the Norfolk County Republican Committee. The question is, why vote for Donald J. Trump for president? The answer is simple: peace and prosperity. When Donald Trump left office, the inflation rate was 1.4%. Under Biden-Harris, it grew to 9.7%. Because of this rise in the rate of inflation, it has cost you, on average, $7,500 more to run your household. Under the Harris-Biden administration, illegal immigration has skyrocketed, and America is being devastated by the damage their come-on-in border policy has brought. Here in Massachusetts, we have an estimated 292,000 illegal aliens. In 2023, illegal immigration cost Massachusetts taxpayers $2.91 billion. Then there is the fentanyl crisis. Our cities and towns are becoming uninhabitable due to the onslaught of illegal immigration, drug trafficking, and other cartel and gang activities, all because of Biden-Harris's executive order to revoke Trump's Remain in Mexico policy. America's gross domestic production has been surpassed by an unsustainable national debt of $35.7 trillion, which is expected to grow to $54 trillion in the next decade. The current interest cost on that debt is nearly $1 trillion, which exceeds the cost of Medicare and the defense budget. But wait, this is only the beginning. The Harris-Walz ticket wants to increase the corporate income tax rate from 21% to 28%, and the corporate alternative minimum tax from 15% to 21%. Talk about job killers. The most egregious of their economic proposals is the 25% unrealized capital gains tax, which is a tax on value that is yet to be created. According to Harris-Walz, this would only apply to those with a net worth of $100 million or more. However, we all know that once a program goes into effect, there is no stopping government's hunger for more and more of your hard-earned dollars. So much for building your retirement nest egg. According to the Tax Foundation, Harris's tax proposals would reduce employment by about 786,000 full-time jobs and decrease American incomes by 1.8%. One of the primary considerations in electing a president is their leadership capabilities. As unfortunate the recent hurricanes which devastated a large swath of our country, it gave us a view on who America's real leaders are. When Helene struck, Kamala Harris was attending ritzy fundraisers in California, and Joe Biden was at his home in Rehoboth Beach. With $157 million being sent to Lebanon and $8 billion to Ukraine, where was the support that our fellow Americans needed during this most challenging of circumstances? As our fellow Americans were losing everything, where was FEMA? With Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, and FEMA nowhere to be found, it was Donald Trump who worked with Franklin Graham and Samaritan's Purse, and also with Elon Musk and Starlink to reestablish communications with our fellow citizens, particularly those in rural areas. As for Donald Trump's commitment to the middle class and rebuilding our manufacturing base, there is a reason why 60 to 70% of rank-and-file union members are supporting Donald J. Trump for president. For the past 4+ years, we have been told that Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. Yet it has been Biden-Harris that have weaponized the Justice Department. At every turn, Biden-Harris has made an all-out assault on the Constitution, and in particular the First Amendment, whether it be the creation of the so-called Disinformation Governance Board, the Department of Justice going after parents speaking up at school board hearings, or threats of packing the court and elimination of the Electoral College. So much for our Constitution, checks and balances, and the rule of law. As Kamala Harris and Tim Walz have been saying, it is time to turn the page. I agree. It is indeed time to turn the page on Bidenomics, inflation, high interest rates, crippling gas, food, and home energy costs, crime, open borders, foreign wars, and gross incompetence, and return America to the peace and prosperity Americans enjoyed during Donald Trump's first term of office.